Hi, this is Jer here from the Pan Sentient League. I'm looking through some of the Spotify apps this week, and today I thought I'd have a look at Soundrop. So you find it in your app finder here, Soundrop. So what this is, it's kind of a bit like turntable.fm if you've used that. It's a music sharing app where you can invite your friends and you all listen along to the same songs, and then you can vote songs up. You can talk to each other, you can, slag off the songs, you can say how much you like them. So how it works is, once you're on the main Soundrop page here, or the disco as they call it, you'll notice there's kind of two sections. The top area is where you drag your playlist to create a new spot, as they call it. If you scroll down, you'll see there's a selection of kind of pre-made spots in the disco. So for example, there's one called dubstep here, there's one called chill out. So these are persistent, they're always going to be there. You'll see underneath is a notification of how many listeners are currently tuning in to that spot. The dubstep one seems pretty popular, it's got 96 listeners at the moment. And right at the end, there aren't any tonight, but what will happen is that if any of your friends, so your friends list, your Facebook friends, or anyone that's in your Spotify friends list, happens to be listening to one of these spots or have created one of their own, it'll appear here. And also friends of friends spots will also show up, so you'll get a selection of additional ones where there's people that you already know sitting in there having a listen. There's no geolocation spots yet, but I've heard that that's coming soon, so depending on where you are, you'll see, I'm in Edinburgh for example, so I should see kind of Edinburgh based spots, or people that are in Edinburgh, I'll be able to see what spots they're listening to. So to start up your own spot, what you do is you drag and drop a playlist into the top area here. Now a lot of people have been trying to kind of drag it into the bottom and saying it's not working. You've got to drag it onto this big arrow here. So if I scroll down and find a playlist, it's my Electropop 2011. You just drag it across and then drop it into the spot. So we're off. Let's turn it down a little bit. Okay, so you'll see my ugly face here. Let's turn it down a little bit more. And then if you scroll down, you'll see all of the songs in that playlist. Now there's currently a limit of 140 tracks, so make sure your playlist has no more than that, otherwise the other songs will be cut off. Hopefully that will be expanding soon to kind of several hundred tracks, but for now it's 140. Another thing to check is make sure you don't have any of your local files in your playlist either, because Soundrop doesn't really like them at the moment. Okay, so I'm in my drop. Of course I'm sitting here listening on my own, but the whole point of this is to listen to my friends. So here's the invite friends button up here. There we go. So that gives you a link which you can copy paste into Facebook, into Twitter, into email, whatever. You've got this kind of custom link that's directly into your spot, or if you click the send to friends on Facebook, you can send a message. So I don't know who's around at the moment. Let's see if Bernard's about. Okay, and you can add, a whole bunch of friends here, and hit send. Okay, so now on his Facebook account, he'll have that little message popping up, inviting him into this Soundrop. He would then click on that link, and I would see him appear here. So there's a chat window here. Which is serviceable. It's a little bit restricted at the moment. You can only see 3 lines at a time, and any links you can't copy paste them or anything. But it does the job. You can talk to your friends. Now the songs that are playing, what you do is each song has a little kind of vote up button. So So say for example I wanted this Fujii Miyagi song next, I'll hit this up button to upvote it. So you see that that track now jumps up to be the next playing track. Now you won't really see it with just me in here, but every time someone votes for a track, you'll see their faces appear here. So tell you what, let's jump into an active drop where there's a bunch of other people and we'll take it from there. Let's see, let's have a look at I love the 90s. Okay, what's going on in here? Oh yeah, that's right, yes. If you mouse over it, you can see a little pop-up and it'll tell you they're currently playing the song. Men Without Hats. Let's try some Dr. Alban. Okay, so here's a spot with 16 listeners. You'll see their Facebook icons here. Here's me. So here's the chat window. As I was saying, it's a little bit limited at the moment, but from what the support guys have been saying, hopefully that's going to be expanding soon. Whether it'll just be more lines or it might be sizable or detachable or something, we'll wait and see. So if I scroll down a bit, so here we go, you'll see there's a selection of faces that have voted for a song. So let's see what I fancy here. Oh, a bit of MC Hammer. So if I click on that, so that should now bring it up closer to the top. So you see that now has 2 votes to make that the next upcoming track. Now, this is somebody's playlist, and I can add a track using this button here. It'll give me a selection of tracks that I've played recently, or I can search for something. So, oh, I'm going to think of a 90s band now. Let's see, let's try some William Orbit. Didn't like that. William Orbit? No. Now let's try the grid then. Here's something to watch. The text entry on this is a little bit fuzzy. Let's see. Crystal clear, that'll do. So I've added that track and it should appear, I think, at the bottom. Or somewhere near the bottom. I'll scroll up a bit to, well, it's got at least 1 vote, so well, there's a lot of songs in this playlist. Oh, it's in there somewhere. So hopefully I can then persuade other people to vote for the grids. Now, you can't drag a whole playlist into this current playlist, and you can't drag and drop songs into it yet either. You have to use that add track option here. Another thing to watch out for is that as it goes through the songs, if it hits a track that isn't available in your country, you won't hear anything. You'll get sort of 4 minutes of blank sound. You won't, silence. It's a bit unfortunate, but apparently they did have a kind of workaround for that, but had to hold it back for the launch. So hopefully that'll be arriving soon as well. The support is really good. They've even got their own Soundrop support drop here, which is very meta and a great way to help out users. There we go, some Trentamula. Apologies for my pronunciation there, but I can vote that one up. So here you'll find all sorts of people moaning and complaining about things that don't work. but mostly saying what a great app this is, because I think out of all the apps, this one is certainly the most social, and it's the one that I've kind of been using the most since the apps first launched a few days ago. So there we are, that's Soundrop.